Bougiewild, 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 Bougiewild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougiewild, 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 Bougiewild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougiewild can't be boxed. I'm free to be me. I'm living life, creating legacy. I'm living my dream. They call me extra. They say I'm doing too much. I'm just bougie wild. Cause I'm classy with some style. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild, bougie wild, bougie wild, bougie wild, bougie wild, bougie wild, bougie wild.
Toby, you crazy, 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 Toby, you crazy.
Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild can't be boxed. I'm free to be me. I'm living life, creating legacy. I'm living my dream. They call me extra. They say I'm doing too much. I'm just bougie wild. Cause I'm classy with some style. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. I'm rocking my own label. I'm wearing my own brand. See, y'all don't understand this shit was never planned. Some call me bougie, some call me wild. The funny thing is, it's just my personality and style. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild is balanced. I don't play. I say what I mean what I say. I'm done slay. Bougie wild is balanced. That I am. I live, love, laughing. I don't give a damn. Bougie wild, 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 bougie wild. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Bougie wild is loving yourself, it's knowing yourself, it's trusting yourself, it's being yourself. Yeah. Hey. Bougie wild is loving yourself, it's being yourself, it's being yourself, it's expressing yourself. Yeah. Be original. Do you, it works. The funny thing is, hurt. I said the universe gave it to me. I said the universe gave it to me. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Transparent Table Talk, a place where we talk about life from a humble, transparent, and a vulnerable place on a mission to show people that we all go through the same things that cause us to live in shame or blame, and that we have a choice to create the life we want, and that is living good, feeling good, doing good, knowing good, You guys, it's been a week or so since we had a guest because I think the last couple of shows I did by myself. So I'm excited tonight to have someone to join me on Transparent Table Talk. So let's get into the introduction. This person is coming to us from California. Tara Eusebi is the founder and chief blesser of Bless. In 2018, Tara stepped away from a successful career in corporate America to pursue her passion for helping others. This pursuit led to the creation of Blitz, a mobile application that brings communities together to help one another in every part of the world. Bless is free to download, free to use, collects no user data, and contains no ads to distract from its purpose and content. It's a gift for all humanity. Now, Tara is on a mission to change the world by changing lives one need at a time, uniting humanity and impacting generations through the power of Bless. The account of her journey will inspire and encourage you to uncover your passion and go after your dreams. Let's, having been both a provider and patient, I think let's welcome Tara Eusebi. Oh,
Hi there. Hello.
hey,
How are you?
I'm happy. How are you?
I feel happy too. I love
Yes.
feeling it. I love that. I really love that. It's so good.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Transparent Table Talk.
Thank you.
I'm Bougiewild. I hope you enjoyed my song and how I became Bougiewild.
I did. You did the singing for that?
I did.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You sing
Thank
very
you.
well.
Thank
You're
you.
very talented.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very
Yes.
cool.
Yes. So welcome to Transparent Table Talk. And I would like to know, Tara, what brought you to Transparent Table Talk? What brings you to sit down? Talk to me
Well,
about it.
I saw your post on Facebook in one of the groups, and I thought, man, what a great opportunity to share about Bless and
Yes.
what I do and how we can work together to make the world a better place.
Awesome. Your introduction gave me chills. I'm like, this is amazing. And then to name it Bless, that's beautiful.
Isn't that so cool? You know,
Yes.
Bless is what it does actually. So
Yes.
wouldn't it be crazy? Like I've had people ask, well, is there a charge for the app? Well, how could I charge?
Yeah.
That would be so weird. It's Bless.
It's Bless.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell us a little bit more. The introduction. I mean, it's amazing. I would like to learn, how do I use Bless?
Yeah, I would love to share with you. So you can download the app from the Apple app or the Google Play Store. It is free to download. It's free to use, all those good things you announced. And once you jump into the app, you'll see that you can take a look at the needs that are being shared on Blast. You can also see how people are wanting to help other people in their local communities and even around the world. And then you'll find that you actually have limited functionality of the app until you use Vouch for Me, because we want to provide people with a safe platform by which to share needs with each other, get help from one another. So there's that level of building trust and accountability by using Vouch for Me. And it's a simple system where you can basically send Vouch for Me requests to people that know you best. It could be family, friends, coworkers, whatever. You can send those requests via text or email. And they don't have to have Blessed to vouch for you. They're asked 3 questions. How long have they known you? How do they know you? And then tell us something about you. That way, again, you're building trust by having people vouch for you. And once you've had one person vouch for you, it unlocks the full functionality of the app. And then you can share a need. You can offer to meet a need. You can create groups. You can view and interact with like the community resources and see what else is available. You can message people. I mean, there is so much that can happen on Bless. So that's basically how you get started inside the app once you sign up.
Awesome. So I want to break that down in plain language, okay? For our
Okay.
viewers, what she just said.
I thought that was plain.
So, look, now I'm gonna break it on down. So you have created an app. The name of it is Blessed, and this is just goodness. This is a place where you can come be a blessing or receive a blessing. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah, because we need each other.
Yes.
We really do need each other. We're really the best help for each other.
Yes.
There's all the government entities out there or whatever. I mean, or hiring people even to
Right.
help for certain things. But sometimes, I mean, why not just ask for help from fellow humanity?
Right.
Like, why do we always have to pay for a helping hand? Why can't we just offer a helping hand? Why do we always have to pay for, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that there's something that happens in our lives when we have our sights set on just helping each other and being there for one another, supporting one another.
Right.
And we've been so trained to just do everything ourselves. And that if we ask for help, it's a sign of weakness.
It's a sign of weakness.
That need makes you needy, which is a lie, because need doesn't make you needy. It makes you human.
Yeah.
Right. And so, because we all have needs and we all have something to give. So we're doing a lot through Bless to really cultivate a culture for humanity, actually do some retraining of humanity to remind people of who we are, why we're on this planet. It's not just to go it alone. We actually do much better when we lock arms with one another.
Together, right.
When we lean on one another, when we're together with one another, when we set aside our differences and just realize that what connects us is our human nature. We're human and we need each other. So Bless is about that. It's about having this safe platform where you can share a need of any kind. You can offer help to one another anytime you want. Some people love to help people. That's what started this for me. I just have a passion for helping people. And I thought, man, what if we had an app, where I could know how to help people and then I could help the way I want to help anytime I want to help. And that's essentially why I created the platform, so that we could have a safe place where there's still accountability, because we don't want to enable people to stay, if you're in a perpetual state of need. No, we're about making every life better. And so we want to equip you through the app. And we, a lot of people don't like to enable people that are in perpetual need. You want to see them come up out of that. So Bless is for that. It's not a GoFundMe. We actually recently started prohibiting the sharing of needs, asking for money through the app, because we found it was going in a direction we did not want it to go. Oftentimes people think that money is just going to solve all your problems. Well, I think the wealthiest people out there can raise their hand first and say that is not true. So anyway, we're just honing in on the vision and the mission of really cultivating this culture and giving on purpose with purpose, making every life better, coming together and helping one another, but having that accountability aspect through Vouch for Me and really building trust so that we can protect people from the scams that are out there, it's a measure we've taken. So that's we're doing so much, but that's it in a quick nutshell. I don't know if that broke it down or not, but.
Yeah, it did. Look, I have humor in this show as well. So I just it's so beautiful what you're doing. First of all, it's so beautiful what you're doing. And like you said, money is not everything. I hear that you're saying this is a place where you can come and get knowledge. This is a place where we can share time, wisdom, counseling, where you may just need someone to talk to, confide in. And this is a place where you can grow. We want you to grow. To be blessed is to grow, to know who you are. This place help you discover, like you said, get into knowing who you are, what you said in the introduction. And I just would like to expound on that and say, everybody know Bougiewild, the whole brand, my whole purpose, my whole mission is about discovering who you are. being true to yourself and creating the life you want. And so Bless is an opportunity for you all to take advantage of and download and just see what resources are out there to help you grow, because we are all a garden and that's what we need. We need seeds to put in our garden, and it seems like you can go to Bless and get those seeds, that wisdom, that support and knowledge, and like you said, time and energy are the most valuable resources, that, like, and wisdom, those are like valuable resources. So I'm
So
really
true.
excited.
It's so true. And you know what? There's so much in each one of us that we have to give. A lot of times people think, oh, well, you know what? I'll give back when I get to this certain place in my
Right,
life.
right.
This all lies. We all have something to give right now. If you've got breath in your lungs,
Yes,
if you've got a voice box, if
yes,
you've got ears, if you've got hands, if you've got feet, I mean, you can give back right now. And so we love to encourage that, because people will come on Bless. Of course, they're in a state of like sometimes very desperate need. Everything's like a panic mode, like, oh, everything's falling apart. I need help right away. It's like, slow down, take a breath, and realize, like, in the midst of your need, that you have something to give. So even when someone shares a need on Bless, a little dialogue box will pop up after and encourage them to meet a need at the same time, saying we all have something to give. Like, what do you have? And this is a great way to get your need met, is by actually giving to someone else. And it's so interesting to watch how humanity has embraced the concept, and it's opened people's eyes to see, oh, you're right. Like, I don't have to wait until I attain a certain level. I actually do have a gift, a talent, a skill, my time, whatever, that I can offer to somebody else to bless them while I'm even in a state of need myself. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see how this is working and the lives that it's changing and impacting. When you show people that there's power in the things that you have that have been sitting around your house, the lamps in the garage or whatever it might be that you're just kind of storing up, and you find you're not using them. When you take a look at that and you think, gosh, this item could potentially change a life.
Bless somebody.
When you give it with a heart, when you give
Yes,
it on purpose, with purpose, right? And
right.
I've watched it happen where these tangible items that we just kind of take for granted, because we're so blessed. But when we release it, when we set out to say, hey, what if this could impact somebody just with this act of kindness, this purposeful act of kindness, instead of a random one, let's just do it on purpose all the time. And that's what Bless is really for, 24/7, 365. It's like Christmas every day. You get to be a blessing to somebody and people will bless you back. There's really no greater feeling than that which comes with being a blessing. And so I call it the ultimate bad day cure. If you're having a bad day, just set out to bless somebody and everything will turn around for you.
I have a saying, all that is God is good. And that's good. That is of God. And she named it Blessed. It's so pretty, Tara. I love it. It's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I mean, to know that we have this type of love out in the universe, that this resource is available. So you guys make sure you all go check out Bless, because I'm going to check out Bless. And I love to bless. It's nothing more fulfilling for me to give. I love to give. It brings me joy. So I understand Bless. I feel that it's like you're giving me chills when I listen to you talk about it. So I just want to tell you, thank you so very much for this great app. Awesome.
Well, it's my joy. It's like my privilege. So I left corporate back in 2018 because I thought, you know what, I had finally attained. I was in a management position. I was making more money than I'd ever made, but I felt more unfulfilled than I had ever felt. And I thought, oh, what's wrong? Like this is the framework they've set up for us. Like by this point, you should just be on cloud 9. So why are you feeling so miserable? Well, we all have a purpose here on this planet, and you have to take the time to discover what that is. And when I was asked one day, what is your passion? what is it that you ultimately want to do? I mean, immediately I said, well, if I could do anything, I would just go bless people. That's how this whole thing got started, was with
Wow.
that question. I said, I would just go bless people. And I started listing off all these people I would go and help if I didn't have to go to work. And then I went off to work. But something happened on the inside, and that just started to kind of bubble up. And over a not too long period of time, actually, it would just start to become more and more real on the inside of me. And then it would get to a point where I knew I can't do what I'm doing in corporate and focus on this new assignment, or this life assignment, I guess you could say. And so I stepped out, and I thought, okay, I didn't know it was going to be, I mean, originally you think of creating an app. Well, first of all, I had no experience doing that. So it's not like I'm some tech head over here, or even some like major humanitarian. No, I'm not. I just like to help people, and I have no experience in any of it. Just have a heart to help, and thought, let's do it. And, I stepped out and didn't know it'd be a free gift for humanity. But boy, it's been a fun ride so far. And we're just getting started. Like, I feel like we're just barely beginning. There's coming a day when you will see Bless as a global brand. Everyone will know it. It'll be a household name for sure. So I'm excited.
I'm excited for you as well. I'm excited for you as well because our stories parallel. I resigned from my corporate job. I worked for the government for 20 years.
Wow.
And I too experienced my shift, in which I realized I had been living in a survival mode instead of thriving. Discovering who I am led me to a spiritual warfare for a long time in my body, because I was living in fear. But the desire to go after my passion grew bigger in my body, in which it made me step out too on faith. And that's the reason why I know Transparent Table Talk was born as a result of bringing awareness to things that I feel society deal with, with not knowing who we are, living in shame and blame, and just becoming the best version of themselves. That's the whole purpose of the show as well, is to help people see that, when you have this passion in you, don't live in fear, down, and insecurity. Go after it, because this the true feeling of living. It's like a high frequency. It's like your frequency be so high, and you feel alive, instead of just, like you keep saying, the conditioning. I call it the conditioning, how we conform to social norm, rather than walking in our purpose and knowing that. And I'm not saying believing, I said knowing that everything is going to work out. And so I feel you, Tara. I am so there with you.
Yes.
I am so excited for you to go out here and create the life you want, because we are creators. Like,
we are.
That's what we are. We are creators, and we have to walk in that purpose. And when we walk in that purpose, the word said it will provide. And like, I feel you. Like, I have chills coming over my body, because when you said Bless will be a household name, I feel the same way about Bougiewild. I understand.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good, for sure.
Yes, I understand. So you guys, y'all make sure y'all go check out Bless, because I said I am checking it out. This is amazing. I'm glad that you were able to come on the show and share it on this platform.
What a privilege. Thank you for the opportunity. I mean, it's really, really cool. You can actually check it out at bless-app.com is our website. You could go there. You could also go direct to the Apple app and the Google Play stores to get the app as well. And I mean, it's for everybody, all humanity. It doesn't matter if you have a need or you want to give back, you qualify. And everyone has needs, and most people want to give back in some form. So that means everybody qualifies. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited to check it out myself, because I do love to give. And I'm sure there are some things out there in helping me build this brand that I could probably bless, and they could bless me.
Yeah. And like sharing needs can be more simple than we think, like if you need subscribers on your YouTube channel.
I
I
understand.
mean, that's a need. And if you have
I
5
understand.
people, you know, that
Mhm.
subscribe that you didn't have before, well, then that's great. You
Right.
start and it's simple stuff like this. Like we always take so much of it on ourselves. We just have to figure it out. And you know, if you ask for help, you're weak. Well, we know that that's just not true. It really isn't true. So there's so much capability in Bless, even beyond the sharing needs, offering help. We have community resources functionality in there for businesses and organizations that offer free services of any kind to the community. So it could be, you know, there's a lot of coaches these days, right, that offer, you know, self-help or whatever, personal
Right.
development. If you have a free resource like that, you could put your information in there. You can add it to community resources. We get that information. We look at it. We make sure it's a viable resource, and then we'll approve it. And then when people go into the app, if they're looking for personal development, they're looking for food, clothes, maybe they need help with bills, maybe they do need financial assistance, or maybe that, you know, it could be something like they're in a position where their mental state isn't well and they're looking for resources like that. We want all businesses and organizations that offer that kind of help to the community to be a part of it. You can add your details in. And then if you're the owner of the organization, you just submit that you're the owner. You give us proof that you're the owner, and that resource will be actually connected to your profile so that you can keep it updated. So if anything changes with your service hours or the services you offer, you can update that. It's all free on Bless. We just want to help people to know what you're doing. It gives you more exposure. It gives you the opportunity to ask for volunteers. If you need volunteers, you can share a need. I have a need for volunteers, and let them know that volunteer opportunities are available, and then helps the communities around the world to know that you offer help for certain areas. So we're also including these businesses and organizations as well.
That's awesome.
I know.
I just listen to you talk about Bless because as you add more and more, it just gets greater and greater.
Yeah, there's a lot to it, really.
Yeah.
So we even have groups on Bless. I'll mention that. You have groups on Bless. So like, you know, on Facebook, people have their groups and whatnot. Well, on Bless, you can have your groups. You can create a private group on Bless so that if you have a more intimate group, like maybe it's, you know, a women's group that you're a part of, and you don't want to share your needs publicly with everybody because they're more sensitive needs, you can share them privately with just members of your private group on Bless. And then people can offer help privately in their private groups on Bless. So it's just restricted to the members of the group. This is powerful. You can include resources in there for your group. So if you've got any kind of links or videos or whatever, you can include those links in the resources folder. All your group members have access to that. And again, this is no ads. There's no noise. There's no hidden agenda. This is all heart for humanity. That is it. This is not a revenue generating machine. This is a gift. It is a free gift for humanity because we want people to come together. We want people to unite. It's time for us to come together. We need each other. And this provides us the place to really be an encouragement to one another. And I just want people to use it. Like I've created it for people to use it. Use Bless, share Bless, repeat that process. Before you know it, the whole world knows about it, is on it, and wants to be a part of it. So there's a lot to it. Really, there is.
I'm definitely going to promote it in every group that I'm in and tell people about it because this is awesome. I mean, this is a great, great mission that you're on, and you can really tell that this is an assignment that you heard loud and clear. Like you say, they asked me what I wanted to do, and I said, bless people. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I heard it loud and clear for sure.
Yeah.
This goes on until I'm done. And then hopefully there'll be somebody in place to carry it on because it needs to be carried on. And, you know, I'll just share, you know, that we even, I have actually a number of people that are Bless ambassadors. These are people that have heard the mission and vision. They're a part of the app and they've been like, oh, man, I want to help. I want to help propel the mission forward. So this started just, I think 2 years ago, maybe now. They asked to become Bless ambassadors. So that's open for anybody that has a heart for community, wants to give back, just so happens to love the mission and vision and wants to use the app. You can actually become a Bless ambassador through our website. But I have an ambassador that lives about an hour from me who initiated a Bless club in a middle school for middle school kids to be a part of this. So we're teaching children how to live like this. I mean, can you all imagine like what a difference this is going to make in our world if we can get more Bless clubs in schools throughout the country? And I actually have on my to-do list a Bless, a kids version of Bless, because sometimes needs are shared on Bless.
Yes.
And a little bit more transparent than they need to be, although we do have a word filter in place. So you cannot get on Bless and just run your mouth. You can't cuss. I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it. Bless is not for that. So it's a pure platform, but we want to create a kids version where they see posts that are appropriate for their age, and that where they can also learn to share their needs and give back to people in their community and even in their school, because you can create a school group. You can create a friends group for these young kids. They got tons of video games that they could be blessing somebody with or whatever. I mean, you get the point. So there's so much that is going to come about as we continue to evolve and expand the mission and vision.
Thank you so much. Like I said, for creating this, for getting out, marketing this. This is awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna be loud about it because as many people need to hear about Bless, and I see Bless as an international household name, and I wish you well on your endeavors, because you will be hearing from me. Look, I'll be a member of Bless.
I love it. I'm excited.
I am. I'll be a member of Bless. Well, thank you again, Tara,
Thank
so
you very much for the
for,
opportunity. I appreciate it.
being a guest on Transparent Table Talk. You guys make sure you all go check out Bless, because I'm excited to get off here to go check out Bless. You all know Transparent Table Talk is a place where we're changing lives through having conversations. And that's what Tara shared with us today, how she heard the Holy Spirit and she's following to do what her purpose is and what her mission is. And you know, on Transparent Table Talk, we talk from a humble, transparent, and vulnerable place. And that's what she did today. She shared with us that she dealt with her spirit telling her it's more to just conforming to social norm, that I want to live my life creating a legacy, live my life walking in purpose, stepping out on faith, taking action to create the life, the change she want to see. It's what you did with Bless. And thank you for blessing us. Thank you, Tara.
Privilege. Really and truly, it's a privilege.
You have a great one, and thank you again.
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm free to be me, it's what you see in my energy. I'm real with myself, I don't conform to society. I'm free to be me, it's the only way for me.